Hello, my name is Ray Salazar, and this is Morning Real, a 3 to 4 to 100 minute or so podcast of films that I review of all nations, of all kinds, from the old to the new, black and white, negative, positive. I give the review. Today, I review a bromance film. I haven't reviewed a bromance film in a while, man. And I like the bromance genre, and I like that there is a bromance genre because you always got that one friend, dude, that best friend, and then you got your own path. He has his own path. You may never see him again. You may will. You never know. And growing up to be a man, and then that little heartache, dude. I'm sure Xavier Guerrero of the Tinfoil Hat Podcast, George Perez Stories, you name it. We don't smoke the same podcast. I got him as a guest. I am proud to have him as a guest. And it's funny because I put a story about me reviewing Love You, Man. He's like, dude, that review it, man, is one of my favorite films of all time. I feel like I'm one of the characters, man. Xavier, welcome to the podcast, man.
What's up, dog? Yeah, I'm not lying. This is one of my favorite movies. Like he said, he just posted on his story. Just said, I'm gonna review these movies up and coming, and I'm the homie, so I was like, a ver qué? And he had I Love You, Man. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite, like, easy top tens. It's up there with Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That's a pretty good one, man.
I don't know why they just hit with me. This one hits with me. I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for both of the characters in the video at one point.
Yeah, they're like socially, like they're losers. Not the losers, but like they don't have much of a social life. Those two people in some
two different social lives.
They do, but like they're lonely at the end in some weird way. Like socially, they're lonely. They're lonely.
Like people. They needed each other. Like in the movie, you saw that they needed. Yeah, it's as gay as it is. It's like they found each other.
And you know what, dude? When I was watching the film, and like I don't like really pick up on shit like that, but like when I was looking at it and like as the film was going on, where like this guy is struggling to find a friend for like to be his best man for the wedding. It's funny, all this because of a wedding. Yeah. Wow.
No, dude, I mean,
that's crazy. The lengths.
The beginning of the movie is hilarious. Yeah. It starts with the fiance and the fiance and what would you call them? They're both fiancés, whatever.
Yeah.
They're driving in the car and they're having a conversation with their best friend. Oh, he just proposed, actually. He just proposed, and the girl calls her best friend like, hey, bitch, what's up, bitch? Oh, my God, I just got proposed to. He did it so nicely. And she talks about how he got proposed, and then eventually she's like, one of her best friends like, yeah, you got to tie him down. That fool eats you out like 3 times a week. Don't forget. And then they're in the car, so he's like, bitch, you told him that I get down like that? And it's a weird conversation because I've been there. I found out like my homegirl, like my girlfriends will tell their friends that you know, whatever, how big my dick is, or if it's like they told shit like that. And I'm like, your friend knows this? Your sister knows this? Like I talk to these ladies, but I felt their pain. Like when she's like, oh, and then he looks at her, he's like, because guys don't do that.
Nah.
I'll tell you I fucked a bitch, but I won't be like, bro, and her clit and her, it's just too, because guys will start getting too visual.
It kind of depends, though. It kind of depends.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's circumstances, man. But generally speaking, yeah, nah.
But that's how it starts. It starts off.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, it starts off good. It's a good date movie. Like if you just started dating a girl and you're like, what do we watch? Put I Love You, Man.
Yeah, I Love You, Man.
It'll be good.
But it's crazy because it's a movie really not made for chicks. It's really made for guys too.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. And speaking of both ways, remember that one dude?
Oh, at the
time.
Goes
on a date with him? A man date?
His mom set him up?
Dude. You call him a whore? You fucking whore.
Dude, and it was so funny how he runs into him later when he's
getting suited up.
Yeah, that was funny. And then Jason Segel, what's his name on what's his name on the show?
Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney. Oh yeah, Sydney. He just looks at him. He's like, bro, that's some gay shit. And then remember how lame it was, where his wife could taste the kiss? I thought that was exaggerated. You remember that part?
Pretty corny, dude.
I was like, bro, there's no way this bitch can like knows exactly how your taste smells. She's like, it tastes like an ashtray.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, dude.
You already had brush?
Yeah. had you listened to Rush before that movie?
Yeah, I have actually.
I had it, and they became one of my favorite songs.
No way.
Not bands, but that song is fucking dope.
That's cool.
Yeah. Slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass,
man.
Yeah, it's a good comedy film. It was written very well. Let's get through this production credits here real quick. We got directed by John Hamburg, screenplay by John Hamburg and Larry Levine, story by Larry Levine, produced by Donald DeLine and John Hamburg, starring Paul Rudd. He's pretty good, man. Jason Segel, Rashida Jones,
Woo.
Andy Samberg played a gay dude, pretty hilarious
Oh,
too.
he was great.
J.K. Simmons, who actually played like a pretty laid back dad, dude. And he's known to like play like pretty tough characters, dude. Like really badass, like I don't give a fuck characters, man. Anyways, John Curtin, John Favreau, he was pretty good too. And Jamie Presley. Cinematography by Lawrence Sher. Edited by William Kerr. Music by Theodore Shapiro. Production companies DreamWorks, hello. The Line Pictures, Bernard Gale Productions. The Montecito Picture Company, distributed by Paramount Pictures. Ooh. So yeah, man.
Who's the actor that got thrown up on?
John Favreau.
He's my favorite in the whole movie because he's like a man's man.
An
And
asshole.
he makes the whole opposite. He makes fucking
He's a very
Peter.
masculine man.
Yeah, in that movie you can tell like he's like he just won't talk to him. He ignores him like half the time. He's such a piece of shit.
You don't care, dog.
He don't give a fuck. He's just there so his girlfriend can suck his dick. That's why he's there. So his girlfriend can be like, all right, you did your part, now do my
Well,
part.
it's his wife, really.
Well, his wife, yeah.
They live in the house and shit.
Yeah, but remember when he throws up on him?
That was wild, dude. Hey, but you know what? There was a foreshadowing moment. I think it was in the car ride to it where he felt like, oh man, my stomach hurts or something like that. And he mentioned the shrimp or whatnot.
I missed that. I've seen it so many times. There probably was something because they do shit like that, yeah.
And he drank.
Pistió. He was hanging with the boys. He was playing poker, trying to hang in, and he did.
Hey, so you're a poker guy, man. And you're known to do online poker and all that. How accurate was the scene where they're all playing poker?
It's accurate. He shouldn't have played that hand. It's just like it's hard to explain because you're like he won, so he should have played it. I get what you mean by that, but you're just like, if it looked like if it got played right, it was bad, and he was really upset. He lost because of luck, and poker is like you lose because of luck, but not most of the time. But he was right to kick him out of the house. I would have been pissed too. You gotta leave.
Is it really that bad?
Dude, I don't know how much money they were playing for, but yeah, people get mad, bro. Dude, I'll show you clips of people at the WPT in real casinos were like, you played that? That's how you play 7 deuce? And you're looking at them like, I'm allowed to play this however I want. But people just get upset. It's just because there's rules. I know rules, but there's a...
When is there ever a right circumstance to play that card?
That's
or
the
to
point.
play that hand, sorry.
That's the point. You never play 7 deuce. If it was 7 deuce, like you don't.
But then why does it exist in the first place?
It's the least hand out of all the poker hands, out of like all the combinations. That's the least hand you could win with. So most likely you know to throw it away. Everyone knows like, oh, that's the worst hand. Everyone says if you win with 7 deuce, I'll give you money. That's how hard it is usually to win the hand. And he won it, and you didn't. It was yeah, but he was right. And that that Exorcist throw up, dude.
That was wild.
That's fake throw up, right? Like that doesn't come out of his. Like how do you CGI that? Like you're the.
Nah, there's ways of doing that stuff nowadays, man.
Like you can make me throw up on E-Zone, and E-Zone would be like, it's okay.
Yeah, there's a trick to it. An actual visual trip, like the way to do it.
Yeah, it'd be a trick. Yeah, because I mean, obviously that'd be nasty. I'm not letting. You'd have to be top money to let someone like projectile throw up on me.
You ever had a friendship like that, like the way Peter has, with some dude who's just like, kind of just does whatever he wants, sort of.
George.
All right.
In a way, lived with the bachelor pad, did whatever the fuck he wanted.
All right.
Like you kind of look at him like, all your homies are married. Why aren't you married?
Right.
Because all his homies are married. You know,
okay.
You know how at one point they come back from a hike or golfing. I don't remember. And he's like,
golf.
I got a 36-inch sub. Let's fuck it up. And his homies are like, bro, we just gave you 3 hours of our life. Like we got kids. Like there's no such thing as all the days for the homies anymore.
We gotta watch HBO.
Yeah, HBO Max. Oh, what was it? Chocolate. I've never seen it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it.
Let's watch Chocolat together, dude. Let's do it.
That's dope. Hey, what'd you think about the man cave? His man cave.
Pretty dope ass man cave.
With the jerking off station with the lotion.
This guy's very front.
Yeah, he was very
He's a very front person, man, and it's good to have somebody like that in your crew if you have a crew, or just a friend itself, man. You gotta have somebody who's just not afraid to tell you the shit, man.
And you notice he's up front in the beginning, because you remember where they meet, right?
Yeah, they meet in the open house.
The open house.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not here to fucking buy this house. I'm here for the
spread,
paninis.
Dude,
I'm here for the paninis. And then he calls out the guy that farted. Oh, that was the best.
Yeah, man. I've been to a couple open houses, man, in Beverly Hills, and man, they are great.
The food's Bob?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the people do know how to do it right.
Yeah, and he is right. If you're looking for some cougar shit.
It's almost like a quarter of a 7-Eleven, bro. I got all kinds of shit. Yeah. So shout out to them, dog.
Do you like the ending?
Ending is great. The wedding.
Where he shows up?
Yeah, he shows up, man.
That's a good way to end it.
And it's not that much of a corny film. It's pretty raunchy, dude. Yeah. It gets in there.
I mean,
Return the Favor.
Oh yeah, I mean, remember? Yeah, I was about to say Return the Favor, and everyone knows this was talking about like, bitch, you don't give him blowjobs enough as much as he eats you out. It was crazy. He was a good homie because he put up the billboards. Remember?
Yeah, that was the investment.
That was cool. Like as a homie, I was like, that is a dope homie move to be like, yo, I know you need some help, so let's fucking do it. But I liked it. The end was dope.
It's crazy to see that film and that time, and especially with the cast that it had at that time. You can see them growing up, you know, like a couple of films before then was very like college shit, very like bachelor type films, you know, working in a, you know, convenience type shit, you know, like typical day job shit, you know, and you grow up, and when you see that movie like 10 years later or 20 years later, whatever have you, you know, like, it's crazy to see a movie like that and how it applies to your life somehow still, whether like you relate to it or not, whether you're single or not. It's still relatable.
No, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It was a trip.
It's timeless.
How does he do it?
Yeah, dude.
He was the best. Dude. If he's wearing the Galaxy, he takes him to the Galaxy game. He's all loud.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
How'd you feel as a Galaxy fan?
Oh, my God, dude. As a Galaxy fan, I was like, oh, man. Why you spend your money on that, dude?
Oh, dude.
You could have had a better scene, dude.
Yeah, no, that was a great movie. Oh, what I was going to say. Not gonna lie, if I have a gay son, I want him to be that like gay,
Andy Samberg, dude.
Yeah, dude. How they were son and dad, and they're like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, dude,
he's just
cool.
like a bro type of dude."
Bro type, like that to me was like, bro, I'm cool with that. If I ever have a gay son, we're gonna watch this movie in the beginning when I know he's gay. I'm like, you see that favorite actor right there? I'm gonna tell my gay son favorite actor.
You know, I'm not a big fan of that fool, but when I do watch that film, I'm like, all right, dog, you got me right there.
Yeah, no, it was a good one.
Lay back. Honestly, a film like that, I would give it like an easy 4 out of 4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the scale that I would give it, man. It's just a fun film to watch. It's relatable. It's raunchy. It's one of the last films of that type of genre, especially how like in that particular year, things were getting like woke. You know, things were starting to get canceled. You know, like certain comedy films couldn't get as raunchy as it was before, and it was like one of the last ones to be like kind of like in there. You know,
what year was that?
I believe
what year it came out. Because that was around
2009, dude.
That was like right before, like a little bit after Superbad, and I think Superbad was when it got that was like as top as you can get, like raunchy.
Yeah.
And then I think this came a little after, but like it's not like that no more. You can't pull that off right now.
Man. Came out in 2009.
Oh, there wasn't one single black person.
Nope.
Name one single black person, and I love you, man, dog. Luke Ferrigno, go look at the cast. You can't do that shit now, dog.
Nah.
There's not one Latino.
They went pretty out there, dog.
Yeah. That's why I like it.
It's a very white collar film.
It is.
Bro film. It's a very bro film. It's a bromance film. It's a good bromance
white people
film.
shit. White people shit. Marriages.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like you don't never what type of Mexican homie is gonna buy a fucking billboard for another Mexican homie?
The bench.
I don't know. Maybe a bench or urinal.
I don't know.
Remember the urinal?
Oh, the cakes, the urinal cakes.
Yeah, the urinal cakes. He's like, you're not capitalizing.
Hey, dude, that real estate fool.
Yeah, he was dope.
A fucking asshole.
Yeah, trying
Come
to
dude, let's go halves, man.
On the Luke Ferrigno.
I got it.
How much you think that house is worth?
That's a good question, man. I think I've asked Danny Brown one time about that house, and he was like, "Oh man, most likely it's in the millions, man.
Yeah.
Like 2.3
It's beautiful.
or whatnot.
And
It's
the
a beautiful
statue of
house.
him.
Yeah, dude.
The statue of him in the
I wonder if that
front.
shit's real. I wonder if that house is actually real. If all that shit's
True.
real. I don't know, man. Yeah, good film, man. They utilize California a lot, California culture.
The Venice Beach.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
his
it's
logic.
culture.
Don't pick up the shit, then act like a crazy person.
Yeah, no, dude, don't do that, man.
And then you get a crazier person.
Would you imagine a life like that, like either of them? You being a single man,
They both
getting
they
ready to get married,
I-
or just like laying back, bachelor style.
I couldn't even pick one or the other because they both don't look happy to me. Like Jason Segel, he obviously needs a girlfriend. You're fucking almost 40, fool, or 50 in the movie. You need a fucking girlfriend. I'm not saying he needs to get married.
Lives in Venice.
Yeah, Venice, bachelor pad, like he needs a girlfriend. And then fucking the other guy is un pinche mandilón de primera. This fool's making little fucking desserts for them.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, dog. Like, go do something. Go play poker upstairs, dog. Go jerk off. Your girlfriend's downstairs busy. What are you making fucking?
They're talking about their pussies and shit.
Yeah, bro. And he's there trying to join the crew and shit. And that's when he finds out that he's a lame. But like,
Dude, that was hard. That was hard.
hold that. And then in the show, I'm like, bro.
That hurt, dog. That hurt.
Yeah.
I'm just like, but goddamn you, dog. Like, try harder.
Yeah,
You
but
can get out there, dude. It's easy.
yo, you know who sucks in that movie? The I can't stand, but she always plays a good bitchy wife. Is the wife of the manly man.
Oh, Jamie Presley.
That bitch always plays this annoying ass bitch that you
She's
like.
tight, dog. I like
No,
her.
yeah, I'm pretty sure in person she's not that person, but her character in the movies is always the bitchy wife, and
She
she
play it
plays the
pretty good,
perfect
too.
bitchy
Yeah.
wife. You're just like, shut the fuck up.
Nah, man, that's a woman that can hold on to her own, dog.
Remember when we said we fucking with the lights on?
Oh, dude, I'm like, wait.
He straight tells her, lights on today, baby.
That's how they get down.
Yeah, that's
All
how
right,
they get
all right,
down.
That's cool, man. It's nice to see a film where they put all kinds of like relationship dynamics.
Yeah.
Every relationship is different. One's very toxic, but it works out in some weird fucking way. One is completely the opposite, and it doesn't work. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And one is that's pretty neutral or whatever, Yeah, man.
That was a great movie.
Good movie, man. So, Xavier, I would like to thank you for joining me on this podcast, man. I'm glad you wanted to be on this episode, man, because you know me, man. I just put it out there and that's it. So I didn't even know I Love You, Man was in your top 3.
Yeah, you should it's definitely like, up there with breaking up with Sarah Marshall. Like I got my top favorites, but like comedy wise, it's definitely up there. I can just put it in the background. I'm like, yo, that movie's great. Yeah, slapping the bass, man.
Slapping the bass.
Why are you so fucking high? Just so everybody knows, Esau's in the building. We're doing this before we don't smoke.
Oh my God.
And this fool gave me this creepy fucking.
Dude, oh my God,
Turn on the
people.
AC, it's hot.
If you can see Ezo right now, dude, he's just like about to fall asleep, dude. He's about to put the air conditioning. Hold on, Ezo. Let me play it out real quick.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. I know.
All right, Xavier, shout outs, please.
Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. The other movie I've done with him was Brokeback Mountain. So go back, go listen to that. That shit was actually funny. I said some stupid shit.
Hey,
so
I still want to do Fat Girl, dude. I want to do Fat Girl
right,
with you, dude.
We'll do it. I haven't done it, no, and it's on HBO Max. I'll do it this week, and I'll watch it with the female. Yeah.
And
Fuck
then Super Bad.
Super Bad. I'm definitely.
Yeah, Super
All
bad.
Right, yeah.
Another high school bromance.
And Knocked Up. That's another my top 5.
I haven't done Knocked Up
Knocked
yet.
Up is
All right.
great, dude. Throw Easel on that one.
I'll
for
throw
Knocked
Easel
Up.
on that
Yeah,
one. That's
'cause
one
we're
of his
stoners.
favorite ones,
yeah.
too.
All right.
All right, guys. Follow me on Morning Shot Films, IG and YouTube. Check out my website, morningshotfilms.co. Check out the Tinfoil Podcast. Check out George Perez Stories. Check out We Don't Smoke the Same Podcast, including Xavier and E-Zone and Rock Sampson on the beats. Thanks.